this game going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Kansas State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Throw to the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Cyclones offense comes out for their first possession today. One of the features of this offense, Kirk, is a running back who's very capable, reliable guy who can step in and help you in a couple different ways.
Yeah, he sure can, whether it's running or catching the football. The one thing that stands out to me and just watching the film on him is his durability. He's the same guy late in the 4th quarter as he is at the beginning of this football game, and he'll need to showcase that today. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking downfield. It's Becht. It's an out route. The catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And the Cyclones pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On first down, it's play action. Nice grab. It's Townsend. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. On the run, it's Hansen. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Tackle, but first down. It's Kansas State on top now, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And the Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hansen. First down, looking for more now. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Cyclones are in the red zone now. Trying to run it, it's Hansen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to pass. It's Becht. Touchdown, Iowa State. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3.
That makes the score Iowa State 7, Kansas State 3.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Using his legs, it's Edwards. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down after that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's running out of time here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To the air, it's Johnson. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here we go. First play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. This time it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. The back's got it. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But we stopped short of the 1st down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner being brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Dropping back, it's Becht. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And the Cyclones will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go, and we got a new set of downs.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Edwards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They try to sneak it for the first.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
And the Wildcats pick up enough yardage for a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down.
The Wildcats are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State! And they jump on top here in the second half. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And now the try here for the extra point.
For the extra point.
PAT puts them in front by 7.
That leaves the score. Kansas State 17, Iowa State 10.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To the air, it's Becht. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Brings up 4th down.
The Cyclones will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Breaks into open space. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Hebe keeps it himself.
Runs a sneak. No gain on the play. 4th down coming up.
And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And the Wildcats will bring their punt team on the field now. was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Hits the running back in the flat. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Back to throw, it's Specht. Grabbed by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Cyclones will send the punt team onto the field. Coverage team brings down the returner. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Sure hands, it's Bradley. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking for a gap, it's Edwards. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. First down here for this offense. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do